Okay, so what we have seen is that the Indian pharma market is growing right now at a really rapid pace. We're seeing around 25 to 30% growth in the market with all the ANDAs and everything being filed for export markets as well. For this, this exponential growth is also driven by all the companies that are now filing generics for the US and Europe. I think 40% of the generics market of the US is supplied from India, and around 25% goes to Europe, and then of course the rest of the world as well. And we have seen now that since the recent years of the slowdown due to the FDA tightening their requirements, and all companies now are starting to get back at the sites are starting to renew production, and we have seen an exponential growth in terms of volumes being requested because of all the previous ANDAs filed. Overnight, it suddenly changed from only certain amounts supplied for the exhibit batches 1 or 2 years back, and now suddenly they want 1 million, 2 million, 3 million pieces. And similarly, also what we have seen is that the ANDAs now that are being granted by the US, they're being granted much faster. So we've seen that even some guys with biotech products are getting their grants in 1.5 years, where previously it used to take a much longer time. So this is why we have made sure that we are geared up for this. We are expanding our plant in Jambusar as well. We put in an additional around 30 million euros into our module 2, where we have we have a complete capacity for 18 vial lines. We have now filled it with half that, and by the end of this year we will fill the complete module. This will give us an extra 600 million vials, which is a huge volume from this, because we don't want to come to a situation where we can't supply the demand. And similarly, we have set up our we are currently setting up our new site for prefillable syringes, all sterile solutions like cartridges, and all siliconized vials and cartridges will be from this site. This site at complete capacity will be 211 million syringes and 212 million cartridges. So this is very close to our Damman site, because we also see the huge volume. A lot of people are now getting very interested in prefills. So a lot of the microspheres and all that are gaining traction in India, they are being done in PFS. People want to do dual chamber syringes, so where they replace a vial and a diluent and have it all in one. And for this, and also of course this site will be far superior technology than what we currently have. And in addition to what we are doing here, we are also, which we just announced in Chandigarh a few days ago, that we are setting up a plant for the North India market as well, because the volumes are really huge, and we also want to show them what technology we have, which is why we are doing the roadshow as well, and how it can benefit them. And the reason we are setting up a plant there is also ease of access to that market. In fact, we were looking at so many properties last week, and we had to rule out some also because we had to see where a container would actually fit inside. Narrow lanes going there, plus the roads in India, and our product is glass. So over there we will start with ampules and add another additional 300 million ampules. So we are really dedicated and focused on serving our Indian market. Today, previously with our previous capacity, we were around 60% for Indian market, 40% export. Today, as we increase our capacity, that split with the increased numbers has gone to 75% of the Indian market and 25% export. So, you know, we are setting all this up for India. Naturally, if we have free capacity, we will go out, but the first priority is to deliver to our market over here. So,
okay.
yeah, thank you.